Warning! Graphic pest control video ahead. Do not watch if you might be offended. If, however, you really like watching pest control videos, then hello again and welcome to the Squirrel Hunter channel. Please continue and watch us as we control pest populations with silenced air rifles here in the UK. If you have any questions, can you please check the description below first to see if it's already been answered and for some useful links. Thank you. We're both out tonight at our favourite rat permission. I'll leave you with Bro to open up the evening shooting. The rats are out already. Bro's on target. This is Air Arms S410 in 22 caliber. Shooting his favourite Webley Power Pels. And that rat never knew what hit it. A little bit of helicopter tail. What was a dead giveaway? The shot was a good one. Quick scan about. No joy. It's a little wander. Spots this eye in the bushes and takes the shot. You see by the bit of a kick. Caught that one a good one. Rather helpfully kicked out into the open. It's rat 2 down for the evening. Another eye in the bushes. Be ever so careful with these things. He's already made out it's a rat. So he's got to line up on it and take the shot. Good crack as the pellet hits the skull. Quick reload. You can tell by the body movement, the shot was good. Hardly any movement off that one, to be honest. Scan the nettles and the hedgerow again. They do feel safe over there. Quite clearly not the case. You can see movement under this pallet. A lot of glare back off the nettles. He shot them before here. In a previous video, he did actually shoot 2 rats by accident. There we go. As soon as he turned the camera off, another one pops back out. It's always the way. I think they've gone. It's almost like they know. Almost managed to kick out the back of the pallets. Dead behind those nettles. With tail flick. Here's one sat up nice. Pellet's gone straight through that one, hit the wood behind. So a bit of a kick about. There's nothing wrong with that shot. There's another pallet. Good straight on headshot there. All 2-2 pellets do hit hard. There's a little pause, followed by a load of nervous kicks. Those pallets with a water container on top is quite a good spot. I've taken plenty of rats there myself. It's moved on again. Spot another one in the hedgerow. Knocks it straight over. It's actually a straight on headshot by the look of it. Very little movement. Lots of damage done by the power pals. Here's another one. Having a munch on some spilt grain by the look of it. You just knew that was going to happen, didn't you? When you sit nice and still like that, makes for a fairly straightforward shot. Some more structure they're comfortable in. Feel very safe again. Obviously very wrong. Very often move stuff around in areas by holes in the hope that they can come out and just sit there. That one's kicked into view. Sometimes they'll kick into the back of the shed. You can't retrieve them. This one's having a right old thrash about. I was worried that ducks might come running in then, I think. It's all over for Mr. Rat. He continues to scan around and spots this one behind the fence. Manages to clip the wire then, by the look of it. It's lined up on another shot. Too slow. That one paused a little bit too long there. This is more like it. Nah, he doesn't want it either. They'll sometimes do that to you. On the other hand, you come across one sit up like that. I do believe that was a high body shot. gives it a second one. That's precisely why we prefer headshots. Quite clearly see it was pretty mortally wounded, but it wasn't as clean as we'd like. It's a superhighway, straight on shots offering itself. And it was duly given. And as per usual, bro reloads and watches the area just in case we get a nosy neighbour come out. Our rat seems to roll over. And a bit of a kick forward. It's like rat tumbleweed. I'm starting to wonder whether they should shoot it again. No need in the end. There's another one hasn't spotted him. Through the wires. High body shot. I think he was aiming at the back of the head then. This is the second one for good measure. That's taken two good solid body shots. Quick scan about. You can see it's kicked back into the open. That's where it dies. No need for a third shot. Again, this is why we go for headshots normally. I do think he was aiming at the back of that one's head, to be honest. No mistake in that one. Let's knock that down in the hedgerow. Let's drop behind the back of that container. Can't see that one from there anymore. It's always a favourite spot, this. They think they're very safe under there. Trouble is, you've got to sit still. Quite a few small ones running around. Hits the wire again. Does happen on occasion. This is the shed to the side of the superhighway. You see that one straight through the front of the head. It's on the rubbish tip. By the nettles, not far from where the fire is. They get incinerated at the end. We'll stack them on top of the fire for the owner to burn. Into the superhighway. With the head poking out. I do believe he missed that one. It happens. Can't hit everything. There's quite a few rats roving around in that one. Here's another one. Back of the cage. No doubting he hit that one. That looks like a rather large one as well. Nice to get the big ones if you can. Eat more food. Make them make more babies than the little ones, I think. Here's another one. Got a good shot through the bars there. The helicopter tail, and that's bro's last rat of the evening. Here's my new Rapid. Out with me again, the NS50 on top, the shooting sticks. I'm launching the Super Mags in 177. Here I am, top of the upturned trailer. First shot of the evening, and I missed. It's rather unfortunate. Quick reload. They're all scampering around, having a bit of a panic attack. It's early days yet, so I go for a wander and spot this one having a scratch. Let's line up on him now. Nice headshot there. The way his head was, the pellets ripped down into the body. Quite impressed with the way the Super Mags do the damage on these rats. That's quite a chunky one by the look of him. That's my first one of the evening. There he is. I do believe the pellets went in one side of his head out, the other side into the body. I'm spotting quite a lot of activity. I'll stand at a distance and watch them. They've come out now. I'm not entirely sure what spooked them. They've run back to structure again, where they feel safe. And no one's safe from the Rapid, including that one. There's a 1-2 there. A few eyes sticking out. That one on the left is dead. That one's not though, that's a live one. Can't really see him properly. Two dead ones in shot there. There's a live one just beside of that post. I couldn't make it out at the time, but I can see it quite clearly now. You can see the body shape. I'm hoping something else is going to come into view. I do believe I just spotted the one by the post. I'll shuffle to the right, move the shooting sticks to give me a better angle. And the safety's off. I'm looking to take a shot on it. I went for a high body shot there. The head seems to stick back up. No doubt I hit that one. There it is. Helpfully kicks into view. I reckon I must have missed with the first shot. Well, there's a dance about. And there's 3 rats on the ground. There's a number 1 rat. Didn't get very far, did he? There's number 2. Plenty of blood on the ground with that one. And there's where I shot that last one. There's a pellet actually laying in the bottom of the hole there. Did plenty of damage, that did. The amount of blood that's there. And there he is, where he came to rest in a puddle. So I'm quite happy with that little session. Back on the upturned trailer again. The safety's off, I can see an eye. Or 2 even. It's got a lot of debris on top of this. You have moved it now. It's a much easier place to shoot this. Just hoping one's going to stick his head up. There's a bit of a lip on the top of that trailer. What we did in the end was move some of that stuff, put a little handful of grain at the back so the lip doesn't come into play then. I'm not getting much joy here, but as ever I'm patient and I'm scanning about, and there we have an easy target, and I completely miss it. Bit of a bugbear tonight, this trailer. There's another shot being offered. See if I can make it any better this time. There's that much activity here, it pays to hang about. And as soon as I turn the camera off, this one comes out. I managed to hit one this time. Top of the head shot. Wasn't a very big target, but it's a very dead target. You see the helicopter tail trying to happen. I'm quite happy with that shot. A bit more IR. There it is. Made quite a mess with the super mag. Load of targets here. Safety's off, and I'm just getting some focus on them. Pick on one to shoot at. The rest of them all scurry off. See, there's a bit of a flip about after the shot. Bled all over the place. You very often see this. You come out and steal the feed from the poultry. Waste no time in bowling that one over. Quick look about. Seem to come from the nettles at the back. I've picked all the other rats up. They're in my rat catching bucket. You can see what it was feeding on. All the spilt grain. The ducks are such messy eaters. Over to the sheds now. Line up on this fella. See quite a few eyes about. I've hit that one straight into the hole. See if any other heads stick up. I get the same treatment. Let's have a bit of a kick about. There's a few little eyes poking around. I turned the camera off. I've turned it back on again. At this point, I'm having a bit of a shuffle about. I'm not actually scanning. I spot another one's run into view. Just this side of the wire where I shot the last one. Only offering the body shot here, which I take. Pellet straight between the wires, straight to the heart lung area. Now I've bagged the 2. I go in and take a photo and retrieve them. That's the first one. Under the drinker there, little one I dropped in the hole. That's the second one. I just shot through the wires. And there they are, side by side. Quite a bit of a difference in size, isn't there? They all count. Go for a wander. I'll spot this one in the hedgerow. Judging by that reaction, you'd wonder if it was hit with a much bigger pellet. But it wasn't. It was a 177 flathead. Quite heavy at 9.33 grains. There's a kick about in the hedge. I'm happy with that shot. A few more eyes you see flick around in there. Soon the winter will come and those nettles will be gone. I've managed to fish him out. Quite happy with that shot. Here's another one in the nettles. Easy peasy, eh? No, missed it. I think it must have moved his head right at the last second. That's a symptom of having a rat sticking its head out. That's what happens when you try to shoot really quickly. Sometimes it doesn't work out. That one's run off. I'll get him another day, or Bro will. It's much better to get them to sit still. These aren't playing ball. Again, turn the camera off, turn the camera on. This is more like it. We're in the feeder. Tend to offer some good shots. Like that. Sticks his head up. I stick it straight back down again. I was having a kick about. It all seems to be back end. It's not moving its head. Which you usually get from a headshot. I'm just looking at it and wondering if I should take a second shot. Here's a second rat comes out. I do get a second shot. I also get a second rat. That's 2 rats down. Here's a third. Same area. Take a shot at it. I do believe I've missed there. And again the same area. Another one runs out into view. Catch it when right under the ear. There's a bit of helicopter tail going on. No need for a second shot there. A bit more IR. It's all over in the grass. And there's the 3 I just shot. Pulled them all out. That's what they were after. The owner's chicken feed. I've gone for a wander again. I don't think I realised I was actually recording this point. That was me scanning about. I accidentally hit the record button by the look of it. I haven't realised I've left the recording on. I've kept this bit in just to show you what it's like. You walk about, tend to put positions out where you can see. We know we're on 0 from. Usually a bucket we used to pick the rats up in, and walk to them in the darkness, and then scan about on the hedgerows. This is what normally happens prior to a shot. Playing with the IR to get the best view possible. Usually find the lower IR lighting is better for picking out eye shine. Get a lot of glare back off the screen. I'm looking at all the usual places along the hedgerows, and there's a rat I've spotted. So as I hit record now, I've actually turned it off. By the time I've realised I've done that, because the blue light's not flashing, it's ran off again. I've tracked it to this point. I realise I haven't actually cocked the rifle. I've whacked that one right up into the shoulder area. Pellet's gone in the one side, across the heart and lungs, come out the other, and there it is. Took a bit of finding, it's kicked into the back of the nettles. Here's another one in the nettles. Again, sticking its head forward. The pellet's gone right through that one. Looking for it kicking. So I go over to investigate, and there he is. I bash a few nettles to find him. There's a little one. Here's another one. Completely oblivious to my presence. It's walked right into the open now. I caught it just under the ear with a pellet. That one's got a bit of helicopter tail. Little paws, little lame jump. Quite happy with that. There he goes. Looks like I've caught him just in the top of the shoulder into the back of the brain. He was quartering away a bit. Completely missed that shot. It's annoying when that happens, but it does happen. Here's another target, potential anyway. Go for another wander, spot another one. And it's like this all night, quite relentless. You've got to see them first before you can shoot them. It usually requires you to go and look. You don't bother to bait. Best bait here seems to be the food they're used to eating, so we don't tend to bother. That's my last rat of the evening. There he is in the bushes, and the nettles even. There's Bro's wellies, and that's what we managed between us. Nice bucket of rats. And they're there on the floor, right by the fire, ready to be burned by the owner. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, subscribe and share. Thank you.